Norman Reedus, thanks for joining us here at Comic-Con. How are you?
I'm good. We have a tradition on Walking Dead. We every year the Saturday that we're here on the weekend, we 7 a.m. we jump into the ocean. So I woke up in a shock today, and then came straight here from the ocean. So I have salt all over me and I have glitter all over me from yesterday, because I got glitter pranked on stage. So.
Wow. Wait,
Yeah.
Who do you jump in the ocean with?
Oh man, Bernthal came. I'm wearing a Punisher's hat today to support my buddy Bernthal.
This new Netflix series, exciting.
Yeah, and then Greg Nicotero, his kids, Andy, Steven was there, Denai was there, Lauren was there, Josh McDermott was there, Ross was there, Kendrick was there, Sonequa was there, Chandler was there. Almost everybody was there.
And you've been doing this for how many years?
This is my 6th year to be here, but the first year I was here, I overslept and I missed it. I think the 3rd year I overslept and I missed it. Yeah, and then this year I made it, but it went from like 2 people to 4 people to 6 people to everybody. So it's pretty cool.
Do you guys? Is it like a secret, or you guys all like Instagram? We jump in the ocean now.
Oh no, we don't tell anybody because like this year there was people with cameras. Were like, please don't take pictures of us all jumping in the ocean at 7 a.m. But yeah, it's kind of a secret thing. But
Okay.
it's like it's like.
But not anymore, because we're talking about it.
Yeah, but you don't know where we're jumping in the ocean, so it doesn't matter. It's a big ocean.
That's true. It's a big ocean.
But yeah, and then the glitter still didn't come off. I started a prank war with Andy, which started in Japan. We had a super crazy early jet lag interview in Tokyo way back when, and we're sitting there, we're just half awake, and he goes, "You speak Japanese, right?" And I'm like, "Not really." And he goes, "Do you know how to say, thank you for having me in your country?" And I go, "Yeah, toile wa doko desu ka?" And he goes, "Okay, before we start this interview, toile wa doko desu ka?" And they were like, "What?" And then he goes, "Toile wa doko desu ka?" And he's like, "What the hell did I just say?" And I go, "Where's the toilet?" So that's how it started. And then
Where's the toilet?
yeah,
That's
I made him
great.
say, "Where's the toilet?" to Japanese, like a news station. It was brilliant. And then I filled his trailer up with chickens once. And
Live
then
chickens or like?
live chickens. And then I had my windows tinted on my. I got a truck in Georgia because you're in Georgia, you get a truck. And then I had it tinted, and I came back. I was like, "Oh yeah, the Teamsters got my Transpo got my windows tinted," and it said "Andy's bitch." It was in front of my truck, and I was like, "Motherfucker!" And then the other day I get a package, and I'm not paying attention. I open this package and it explodes glitter all over me. Yeah, and then so I filled his air conditioning vents full of. I'm sure it's like become news, but I filled them full of glitter. And they're all sitting there watching him, and he turns on his car. It's like super hot in Georgia too, and he just sat there with just glitter, like falling over him. He was like, which was brilliant. But yesterday he tried to get me on stage, but it backfired because he cupped his hand and he went to blow it in my face, and it just exploded, gold all over his face.
Now you have a little bit right here.
Yeah, it's
like
down my clothes,
you have
everything.
a little twinkle.
Yeah. Oh, really? Good.
Yeah,
A little
it's nice.
twinkle on my face. But yeah, so that's I'm full of sand and glitter.
I like that you come to Comic-Con raw. You're like, I'm just gonna be salty and glittery, and this is what's
Yeah.
gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's cleaner than I usually am on my day job. So there.
It's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Do you guys get mad now that Fear the Walking Dead gets to go to Mexico, and you guys are probably still in? Even though Atlanta's lovely, but you still in Atlanta.
I mean, what's the difference? Mexico is a zombie apocalypse, isn't
Fair enough. Yeah, you're
know.
still running around in the dirt.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, they both suck in a zombie apocalypse. But I mean, I keep asking that cast. I'm like, do you guys surf? Do you guys? Because I imagine there's good surfing there. I would be surfing in between
That would be awesome.
slaying. Yeah.
And yeah, because you could still be like dirty and like mussy from the. It wouldn't matter because it's the zombie apocalypse. There are no showers. It's fine.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Well, the it's a new season of Walking Dead. It's all about this big cliffhanger, and they just keep teasing it up, and it's getting really. Even the cover of all of our badges is the bloody bat, which is amazing.
Yeah.
So, who do you want Negan to kill?
I don't want him to kill anybody, to be honest.
You're so nice. No character you'd like to be like off forever. I'm just kidding.
There's only a couple of us, like, you know.
That's true.
You know what I mean? One counts. And plus, I like them all. No, I don't. You know, I know that, you know, everybody wants to know who died, but, you know, you kind of have to be careful for what you ask for, because you're gonna get it, and you're gonna be bummed out, and then you're gonna go, you asked for it, you know, and it's that whole situation it's not so much an end of last season, that's the beginning of this season. So I get the cliffhanger, you know, because that happening is going to change the entire course of our future, of everyone's future. So I get why that pause is there. As frustrating as that might have been for some people, it might have been even more frustrating to have it happen and then have it happen again to kick off this season. So that's really what that's about.
I just feel it's like a lot of tension. That's an extremely tense moment to cut away from. And
it's also that there's a shift of power. When, you know, that was the ending of that, is you're no longer in charge.
Right.
You know.
What's that like for an actor to have that? This is such a secretive show. You guys you don't want leaks. What's it like to stop at that moment and then live your life for many months, knowing what's next?
Everybody you know is like, who dies? Everybody you meet says, who dies?
Who's the most surprising person that reached out to you, like text or something, like, who died, man? Tell me.
Like family members I didn't even know I had are reaching me. Yeah. Hey, I'm your cousin from somewhere. I know so-and-so. Everyone. I mean, the grocery clerk every single person you meet asks you. I mean, they've always been asking me. This was a big one, you know. But you know, it's a different thing for us to film, because you spend so long just broken.
Yeah.
And it just wears you out. It's really exhausting to be broken that long. You know, you end and then just know it and then just start it. Like, it's you're like, damn, this show used to be like fun. You know what I mean? It's like, and everyone's just walking with their head down. You know, it's tiring. You know what I mean? And it's sad, and you love everyone, and you know, it's a thing.
It looks mentally exhausting. I mean, you think about another season starter where they had everyone bent over the side of a killing room, which is very intense, and now there's just everyone's bent over. Like, is this one the hardest one? Has this one been the hardest one to like get through as an actor mentally?
I mean, it's very telling. Like, we're gonna flip your whole world upside down, bend over. You know what I mean? And that's kind of what's happening. It is telling. I mean, that, you know, to be down on your knees like this, it's definitely saying something. Yeah, it's different though this time, because it really is a change of power. You know, even back then, it's heroes in a situation, people that you care about in a situation, you're like, come on, get out of it. This one looks like there's no way out.
Right, okay.
You know what I mean? Like, you just have to change the way you live.
Rick's not going to rip someone's throat off with his teeth this time.
Not with 1,000 people with machine guns pointed at your head, you're not. You know what I mean?
Right, exactly.
You know?
But what's it also like on the flip side? You have, you know, this character, I remember when you were introduced, and the wings on the back of the vest became a thing, and then everyone started really becoming Team Daryl, and now it's, if Daryl dies, we riot. What's it like to be at the end of that?
It's been a wild ride to see all that happen. I remember being, someone coerced me into going to New York Fashion Week, to a fashion show, and I was like, oh, what am I doing here? And I'm sitting, it was like maybe season 2, something like that, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, when is this over? And you know, pretty girls go by, and you know, and you're like, you try not to look at their butts or whatever, and and they go by, and I'm like, well, my wings are on the back of that girl's dress. You know what I mean? Like, it was in the Fashion Week, and to watch all that happen and people get wrapped, you know, into it, and and then if he dies, we riot. But it's Frank designed those wings. Frank Darabont. That was his idea, his design, everything. And these guys are so good, and Scott's so good, and it little things mean something way back, way in the future. And I saw the vest in the beginning, and I was like, what biker gang is this? What am I? Like what is this? And
the sweet My Little Pony bikers.
Yeah, right. And it wasn't about that. It's certain things have meaning, in the future. And that ride, you would think would just be like, the way that he started off on the show, he's really had to fight for who he is, and he's had a chip on his shoulder, and he doesn't trust anyone, and he slowly finds a family. And you think it's gonna go there, but then it goes boom, and then it goes boom, and then it goes boom, and it goes boom. So that that little bit of hopeful hope or whatever he has in the back of his mind is it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and the wings are getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and it means something.
Oh, that's rad. Speaking of Frank Darabont, have you spoken to him since the first season?
I have, yeah.
Yeah?
Not in a while, but I've seen him a couple times since the first season. But I haven't spoken to him in a while. Everyone's busy. Everyone's doing stuff.
Of course, yeah. I just wondered if he had ever
He's great, though.
started watching and if you liked what happened to your character.
I don't know. I don't know if he watches or not, to be honest, right now. He got me this job. He put me on this Walking Dead map. So I'll be eternally grateful, and I think he's a genius, and hopefully I'll know him forever.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for your time, and thank you for being here. And I love the wing conversation. That was cool.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. Have a good time at Comic-Con.
Yeah, thank you so much. I want to try to hit the floor, put on a mask, and do the floor.
What mask are you gonna wear?
Well, I was the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man last year,
Okay.
but people figured me out.
I wonder why.
I don't know. I think I'm pigeon-toed. I think that's how they find
No.
it. I don't know. I want to kind of be Frankenstein, but this will air after I'm
Okay.
Frankenstein. But right?
Yeah, that's cool.
I don't know. We'll see what we can find.